Okay, just had to restart my stream real quick. No big deal. Just had a issue with my mic being muted from the get-go. But Merry Christmas, everybody. We're gonna squeeze one more of these um, daily race Bs in at Deep Forest Group 3 before it goes away. I've really enjoyed this race. I've been doing pretty well at it, so I figured let's get one more in. And we are working. Let's get my chat situated. And I probably should delete that other 45-second stream real quick. All right. So yeah, um, it's Christmas Eve. Hey, Will, thanks, man. Have a Merry Christmas, dude. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's Christmas Eve. I don't expect a whole lot of people to be popping in and watching. I just had the opportunity to race and figured I would go ahead and stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Since I have thoroughly enjoyed this week's race, and it seems like I've kind of probably done it to death at this point. But hey, if I'm having fun, I'm having fun, right? So let's get into it. Let's see. Last time we streamed, I think my qualifying time had 100. Let's see if we're any further back. Let's see if we're still in the top two. Yeah, moved a couple hundred spots back over the past couple days. I will be racing, probably sticking with the Porsche as I have been doing all week. If anyone can see the screenshot of my dude there, I have made a new helmet and livery for the Manufacturers Cup, representing Team Porsche. But I figured let's go ahead and rock it tonight because it matches the livery that I'm using, and I'll just be using the Porsche all night anyways. So yeah, not enough time to do a full lap. That's okay. I think I've got this track memorized, at least ingrained into my, burnt into my memory right now. This shouldn't be an issue. Just gotta get the muscles warmed up here. So yeah, the last stream was pretty fun, kind of eventful. Had a little bit of had a couple races with some drama. Made some contact with somebody in the S's before we go into the first tunnel. I feel like they hit the brake a little too early, and needless to say, they didn't like that too well. Yeah, it turned into a kind of a, for lack of a better term, kind of a drama-filled shit show for a race or two. Cheers to anybody. Having a little bourbon on the rocks. Can't really see my mic here. Again, thanks to Taylor. Big appreciation for this. I feel like that's a big upgrade for the system, for the setup. Hopefully that's coming through okay. I think it is anyways. I was hearing it echo out in the background here. Test, test, hello. Alright, now it's not working. Oh, there. Hello? Aha, there we go. Just wanted to make sure. Still a little paranoid about my sound. Since I've had issues where I've streamed for, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes, and didn't realize I didn't have any mic audio, just game audio. So hopefully something like this will prevent that from happening in the future, but until I feel super confident about that, I still might be a little paranoid about my sound issues. Alright, so we're starting off in 8th. We're behind somebody from Papa's House of Games. I overcooked that corner just a little bit. That's alright. Got Obi-Wan Cajone in here. Some familiar faces. Django. Just came into the rear end of that guy. I did there. Hopefully I don't get a penalty there. Ooh, so sorry. Kind of cut into Mitch there a little. Norman's up. Son of a bitch. I just got a little too aggressive on the acceleration there. Saw a little bit of an opportunity, it looked like, to sneak under Obi-Wan Cajone. Which I'm not sure why I even tried to do anything like that, because it, what am I trying to say? Oh. he would have outpaced me down the straight in the Ford anyways. So that was a really dumb move. And I was slapped with a 1.5 second penalty for hitting the wall. Thanks, Polyphony Digital. Still upset about how that works out. Z28 is a big American streamer, probably one of the bigger names in the United States for Gran Turismo. Was racing for the first time the other night against several of the people in this lobby, and he kind of had the same gripe. At least he was a little frustrated. He kind of hit the barrier a little bit, got into an entanglement with some folks, got a 2.5 penalty, and kind of by getting a 2.5 penalty in the wall. So, yeah, I'm not the only person who's frustrated with that. It's part of the system. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Alright, so all the way back down in 13th now. I think we were in 5th at one point. Best line through there by any means. Contact. I got a crash. Be able to hold this 11th place off against these Fords. Well, that was not the best start to the stream, but nobody's fault but my own. Silly error. Yeah, so there's a decent look at my new livery, or not a livery, my suit livery and helmet. Try to match the current livery that I have on the car for when the Manufacturers Cup race starts, which is a week, this upcoming Saturday, a week from yesterday. I did give Chris a light little bump there for first lap, but it didn't seem to have any effect on him. Yeah, it's the driver rank down for me a little bit there. I'm sure I'll get a better replay than that, so no need to save that one. That one. Not what I meant. Stop it. Okay. On to the next one. In between races, we may try to set a time on this Fuji Group 2 time trial. I'm not super great at Fuji. But I'm sure I could get a silver out of this. What do we got? The NSX seems to be the dominant car here. When it comes to a time trial, you might as well just go with the flow and get into what everyone else is using. But there's somebody in the Nissan. This is usually my go-to in the Group 2 cars. That's a fun car to drive. So it's definitely viable here. I may start in the Nissan. If I really struggle to set a time, we'll switch over to the Honda. What's this guy's name? How the hell do you have like nothing for your name? Does it just glitch? Did it not load up? What the hell? That's weird. Yeah, so we need to put in a 130.7 for silver there. We'll circle back around to that. We'll practice. We'll get a little bit warmed up here for this this daily B race. Let's do one more of these. Let's put in a couple practice laps, and then we'll, after this race, go try to mess around with setting a time in that Fuji time trial. I really thought about wearing a Santa hat for the stream. Two things. I don't think it'd be very comfortable with headset. And also, it would probably be very warm. And I recalibrated my dongle to my normal headset. And it seems to temporarily fix my issue I was having in the last stream, where it was just cutting in and out really bad. I did play a little bit of Call of Duty earlier today with this headset, and I was getting the same kind of effect. I'm still not sure what the problem is. I don't know if it's just the headset itself is becoming bad. I mean, I've got hundreds of hours in use in this, but it's a little disappointing. It's really the first kind of wireless headset I've had an issue like that with. I do like this headset enough, and I would highly recommend it still to anybody for its price point. I may just end up buying another one if I still have consistent issues. I've got another Logitech headset, wireless one, that I used as my backup in the last stream. And it's funny that I call it the backup because it's like 3 times the cost of this one. But this one just fits. It's more snug on my head. And I think I said this in the last stream too. This one's just got more bass, which gives a lot more immersion to the sound of the cars. So it's really surprising that the other headset doesn't sound as good as this one does, in my opinion, considering it was like a $140 headset versus a $40 headset. But it's got RGB lights on it, so that's probably the extra $100 I spent right there. I did go, I didn't set a time, but I did poke into the manufacturer's race practice. Again, I got a whole week before that race, but I should spend some good amount of time practicing for that race. It's the 24-hour layout of the Nordschleife Nürburgring, which in itself is already a challenge. But as I anticipate, especially the thumbnail for the Manufacturers Cup, there is definitely going to be weather involved with that race. Seeing everyone's qualifying times before I even loaded up the practice session, I could just tell that I was like, those are slow times, so that means that weather's involved. And I loaded it up, and sure enough, the track is soaking wet, heavy rain coming in. So I'm like kind of looking forward to that race, but I'm also dreading it. It's just such hard work, and it's 5 laps. It's gonna be an hour race. It's gonna be probably 50 minutes, let's say 45 to 50 minutes of racing on a slippery ass Nordschleife track. I'm gonna be exhausted. So I'm hoping I'm going to put a good result in on my first race. Since I'm in GT1 League, I think I'm only going to have maybe 3 opportunities, depending on what time I start racing. Put that. So, I don't know, we'll see. Just got a weird clunk out of my wheelbase. I had a couple disconnects before I started the stream, so I turned the wheelbase off, unplugged the power and USB cable, and then plugged those back in and repowered up the base. That usually fixes my connectivity issues. I think I need to open everything up again and push the shaft into the wheelbase further. I guess a lot of people with the DD Pro have had a similar issue with random disconnects, and many people have found the solution to be loosening the clamp right here and then pushing the shaft in really hard and then retightening the base up. There's like, we'll say, an 1/8 of an inch gap there that was there before I did that. And I feel like I got it in there pretty far, but I still occasionally get the weird random disconnect, and it happened twice tonight before I started streaming. Just as I was getting ready, I hadn't even raced. So hopefully I don't get any random disconnects through streaming. That's always a nightmare. Alright, looks like team that was in the last race. Hopefully I don't run into any issues this go around. A couple of B drivers down here in the mix. I was wondering if I was going to see the person who I was involved with all the drama with yesterday, but they are not in here. I'm not going to call anybody out. If you're curious as to who it is, check out the last stream. I made my opinions very clear. And so several other people. But we won't get into that. It'll be a positive stream. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to not bump Chris this race. Come on, man. Unnecessary. Go, come on through. Fords are so hard to get on the straight. Come on, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, it's 2 bad races in a row. Come on with the 1.5 second penalties, man. Ridiculous. Jesus. Well, these first 2 races are sure as hell a far cry from how the rest of the week has been going. So frustrating. The penalties. I mean, I'm gonna blame all this on, what was his name, the MP Junior guy. Kind of really dive bombed a little bit, made some contact, just pushed right on through pretty aggressively. It's just downhill from there. It's kind of a dick move. Making 0 time with the car in front of me. They're also who started in pole, so they're quick. I think they had fastest lap last race. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch anybody here. Just gonna be racing my own little race here from the back at this point. We really got to put these first two races behind me and try to put in some good results here. Gonna make up some ground now. All right, lap and a half. That'll be a penalty for you, sir. How in the world was that not a penalty? He was way over the line. I don't understand. Well, that was another rough race. Let's go try to set let's go try to set a time in that time trial at Fuji. Let's mix it up here for a minute and get our minds off of this race. Yeah. 130.77. Okay, 130.77. Holy shit, I overshot the shit out of that corner. Definitely brake later there. Wait, that's a different layout. I wasn't ready for that at all. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that at all. I didn't even know that was an option in this game to have that chicane cut. .77. I feel like hey, we did it. All right, well that's done. I could try to go for gold for that, but I'd need to spend probably an hour working on that. Definitely need to do that on my secondary account too. I still need to set some good times there. Got 3 days left on the Shelby challenge. I think I set a time, at least bronze, on my European account there, but we'll see. We'll see about putting one of those in on the main account. Maybe even still tonight. We are definitely in the wrong card now. All right. First 2 races were definitely a bust. Let's try to put in a good result here. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes before the race starts. Enough time for 1 lap. Probably gonna be a high 127, 27.8 would be my guess. Ooh, 128. Alrighty. We're in 6th. This is the furthest ahead we've started. So I hope everybody's had a good Christmas Eve so far and has a fantastic Christmas tomorrow. Whole shit ton of Fords in here. Holy crap. I think from 1st down to 10th was Fords, except for me. Yeah, I may honestly be one of the only non-Ford drivers in this race. That's no bueno. I'm going to struggle here. I'm going to try to take advantage of their slipstream for sure, but I'm going to get outpaced from the get-go. Ford has better acceleration, it seems like, and better top end. The Porsche just brakes better and handles better. This might be a tough race. My God, what is the problem tonight, man? What am I doing different than I was doing all week? This is just getting funny at this point. Well, damn, if this keeps up. Man. Dude, leave space. Yeah, I'm super frustrated with myself. I've spun out there 3 times tonight. Every race, I've spun out there, I think. Alexa, that's that too. Oh, come on, man. Go, bro. should get past the Beetle here. I got a 1 second penalty to serve. Oh, missed my gear shift. Don't you fucking do it. Come on, man. Man, Jesus Christ. Get it together and get the fuck out of the way. There's a wall there. Just messing up all over the place. I need to take a break. I'm gonna step away for a few minutes after this race. I need to replenish my beverage anyways. I need to stretch the legs, take a breather. This is just, it's turning into a frustrating stream. Considering how well I've done all week, man. Lord. Ugh, man, this has been a rough go. I'm sure my driver rank's just taking a pounding. I'm gonna take a quick peek at that. I'm gonna go get a beverage. Yeah, I've probably lost. I was probably about there, so let's say 15% maybe. Between 10 and 15% loss. All right, let's take a break. We'll keep going. We'll try to get into a groove here and get some better racing in and under the belt. But give me a few minutes. I'm gonna take a breather. Replenish my beverage. I'll get a replay going just so there is something to watch while I'm gone, because the next race is about 7 minutes and some change. So let's say, what was last week? Oh God, those Sardinia tracks races were frustrating. So was that Brands Hatch race? I'm trying to find a good replay somewhere. Sure, one of these. All right, I'll be right back. About 4 minutes. Positive vibes. Got a quick little snack. Switched over to Hop Slam. Not my favorite Bell's beer by any means, which I was wearing a Bell's shirt in the last stream, if anyone caught that. It's a long-time favorite of mine, living very close to Michigan. Been to Bell's several times. Actually, Taylor and I just went 3 weekends ago, I think. They have a cool indoor and outdoor venue. They have a good indoor and outdoor venue, I should say. And went and saw a musician, a violinist. Dixon's violin specifically. I would recommend anybody check him out. It's really cool, really neat. He's kind of a one-man army with his violin. Uses a looper. Plays it like a fiddle, and he kind of plucks away at it and does all sorts of neat little noises and then loops them up to make beats and other harmonies. It was really cool. Wow, I'm cutting it really close here. I didn't realize how close it was to next race. But yeah, I enjoy a lot of different Bell's beer. Too Hard is considered by many to be the best craft beer in the United States. Has to offer. At least the American Home, or what is it? The American Brew Association, I think is what it is. They've ranked it like the top beer for the last 3 or 4 years in a row. So this is a seasonal beer they put up called Hop Slam. The only reason I'm actually drinking it is for 2 reasons. One, I'm a beer snob. So I like a good quality beer, but I also like a decent ABV. I'm all about quantity over quality. I'm sorry, quality over quantity. Let's say that right. And the alcohol by volume content is usually important in my decision making with beer. Not that I'm trying to get hammered by any means. I just don't want to have to drink I don't want to feel like I need to drink 20 beers before I get that, slight buzz, if you will. I'm not trying to condone alcoholism or anything like that by any means. But I do like a good beer. Just call me Brett Kavanaugh. I like beer. But yeah, this is a strong beer. It's like 10%. Caught it on sale. It's the reason I picked it up. Um, it's an overhyped beer in my opinion. Hop Slam. It's a good beer, but it's an overhyped beer. They charge $16, $17 for a 6-pack or something normally. I had them on sale for like $9 or something clearance because it's the end of the season for them. And I was like, yeah, it's like a 6-pack of Hop Slam for $9. It's about half off, 50% off, something like that, almost. Yeah, I think it was 40% off. It's a good beer. Don't get me wrong. Tastes good, good flavor. It's not super boozy considering it's a strong beer, but it's not my favorite Bell's beer by any means. I really, really like the Hazy Hearted. It's like a hazy IPA, Two-Hearted. I'm sure after one of these, I'll switch it up to darker beers here soon. All right, so we're starting in 5th this time. I'm gonna really try to put in a good result here. I keep saying that, but it doesn't keep working out. About to lose one position already. I really want to stop fighting people into these S's right here. Okay. Really surprised I kept it together there. Probably just would have ended the stream if I would have spun out there. My head freaking out. Need to come to a complete stop here, you know. How did I overcook that so bad? That helps a little bit. We're getting Mitch out of our slipstream. For the time being anyways. He might catch up on the next straight here or as we cross the finish line. No, I got a little bit of a better exit there. Alright, 2 laps to go. Let's see if we can hold this 5th position. We're going to get some fighting up in front of us here. Doesn't really help too much. I really only gained about 0.2 there. All right, last lap. Shit. Am I gonna be close enough to take advantage of that? I don't think I am. Nah, I don't got it. I'm gonna finish in 5th. Yeah. It's alright. That's where I started. I'm happy there. It's a top 5. That should be a driver rank increase. Hopefully we get a lot more of that. So yeah, Taylor's just doing some Christmas stuff with her family. That's why I took the opportunity to stream. I think she was saying maybe ETA hour from now. So I think that gives me enough time for maybe 3 more races. Yeah, driver rank up, thank God. We don't have a replay yet, so let's save that one, I guess. All right. Let's go, I'm probably going to butcher it, but let's go try this time trial real quick. Let's try to set a time here before the expiration. I am terrible with road cars, especially stock road cars, but I'll do my best. Oh yeah. Traction control all the way up. That's one bad attempt already. This thing's so hard to burn in a straight line. I don't remember what the time needs to be for this, but if I get bronze, I'm okay with it. Just putting in a time, I guess, at this point. I need to break it like the 200 board there. Jesus Christ. You see my time went red there? Because I just barely crossed the line. That's a frustrating time trial. I don't like that car at all. I know it's a legendary car. There might be some people in the, like, community that absolutely adores that car, and I do from a legendary aspect, but for the love of God, is that car hard to drive? Especially when coming from, like, a Group 3 or Group 2 car. Alright, we'll try that again after this race. I'm not giving up yet. I know I've got a time set on my secondary account. I really should have had some dinner in me before I started this stream. I'm hungry. Cars have come a long way in the last, Jesus, what is that, 70, 60 years? Excuse me. Alright, well, at least I feel like I'm better in the groove now. That last race definitely put a little bit of a morale boost in me and a confidence boost, so let's try to keep that momentum going. See if we can carry that into the next race. Make sure my sound's still working here. Alright, we're golden. Alright, where are we? Holy shit, we're in third. What happened to everybody? Everybody I want to tag in something is always behind my screen. Okay. Never mind. The DD Pro, that's the same base that I'm using. It is a learning curve. I mean, especially if you're jumping straight into that. I went from a belt-driven system to this, but when I first got my G29, when I went from controller to my G29, I was like, holy shit. Like, this is going to take some time to get used to. It's a completely different animal racing with a wheel and pedals versus a controller. But once I got used to it, I immediately wanted to upgrade to something else. So then I saved up for my Fanatec system. I really don't think I would want to upgrade to anything else. I mean, the only other thing I can go up to from here would get... I wouldn't mind upgrading my pedal set. Eventually. I do have the the load cell system, and I've slightly modified the dampers, yeah. Fords are just too damn strong in the straight. I feel like Mitch is probably going to go for the move here. Clear end. If he wants it, he can go for it. Now that's compromised me, though, to keep up with these two. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. I'm so frustrated with tonight's stream already. I mean, I say this already. This is now going to be the fourth race where I've either fucked up or someone has fucked up my race. And I'm going to get the penalty, or not penalty, but I'm going to get the ding to my driver rating because I'm going to finish so far back behind. This is my freaking frustration with Gran Turismo. I said this in like a stream or two ago. Considering what just happened, the developers need to figure out a way to where I should have no negative impact on my driver or sportsmanship rating for this race. But I'm gonna have a driver rank loss because somebody fucking slammed into me. Alright, I'm not gonna bitch anymore. Tried not to anyways. Fucking God. Yeah, this is night and day difference from how the stream went all week. I'm getting stupid penalties, I'm making stupid mistakes. I was cleanly in third place. Somebody decided, no, not acceptable. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, and that's why I'm not trying to pull some shenanigans that happened in my last stream with the other person who shall not be called out. I'm not going to try to just bash somebody over social platforms here, but still, it's incredibly frustrating that I'm more upset that my driver rank is going to get jacked than the fact that I'm losing. I don't care about winning and losing races. Come on, dude. Get your lines right. I'm more upset that my driver rank is going to take a hit. That's what pisses me off with these kind of situations. It's such a grind to get your driver rank up, and I was starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel here with maybe potentially even getting into an A+ rank, which is something I've said probably won't happen unless I race five times a week, which I normally just don't have the time to do. I'm just on vacation right now, that's why I've streamed so much lately. But my point here is that it shouldn't be my fault. This is nothing that has happened in this is because of my issue. So penalty right there, sure. Okay, alright. I need to stop bitching. All this negative energy is not good for the stream, it's not good for my attitude, it's not going to help me move forward. I don't want to carry that over to the next race. I'm going to try to stop complaining about it. For anybody that just watches these streams, if you watch them to this point, I just hope that my emotions are justified and you don't judge me for it. Damn it, man. I was in third, too. That does hurt a little bit. That was a potential podium. But yeah, like I said, just more upset about my driver rank going to take a hit because of something that's out of my control. It's not fair. And Polyphony Digital needs to look at it. And that's all I'm going to say about it. One lap to go. We'll try that. We'll try that time trial again after this. Try to at least get a time set to at least have bronze. I could go look for someone's manufacturer's cup practice. I'm sure someone's got a lobby up. Just get out of these dailies before I screw my driver rank up anymore. So I don't think I'm gonna do. All right, well, how do I phrase this without again trying to just carry a bunch of negativity through the stream? I'm not looking forward to this week's races from what I've seen. If the spoilers are true, I'm not a huge fan of either track that's in the B or C ranks, or B or C races. And the A rank, I keep saying rank, the A lobby has no bearing on your driver sportsmanship ranks. So I got the whole week off, and both of the races that do matter, I'm not very excited about. And completely wrong. I'm into the races and you can be totally surprised and have a lot of fun and do really well. Maybe that would be the truth of it all, but I'm not optimistic about next week's races. I feel like whoever hit me, they were slowing down. Like, I feel like they stopped for a second. So I don't feel like it was intentional. I don't see an apology in here, but that's very well possible that they just didn't know who it was. So again, I'm not holding any grudges. I'm just upset that when you come down here and look at my shit, it's going to be negative, negative. That's annoying. Where are we? Um, let's go over to custom lobbies real quick. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek, shall we? This is going to take a good hot minute. It always takes several seconds. I should say that it's going to take like 30 probably to find the races, the custom made lobbies. Oh, excuse me. I just don't want to take any more hits to my driver rank at this point, honestly. Okay, let's see. Let's look at a specific track. That'd be the Green Power. There's a menu lobby, one person. Sure, let's go in here. I don't see any weather. Or they're actually racing. Dude's name is Boom. Oh! Well, that looked like he spun out. It's cool livery. They just started to. Alright. I don't want to stick around for that. That could be 40 minutes of waiting for them. Alright, let's go do another one of these B races and pray for the best. If I just have a shit fucking run here, I'll probably just end it. I mean, I'm going to probably end it soon anyways. Taylor's probably going to be home in 30 minutes. Good lord, I'm really disappointed with how bad I did my driver rank today. It was a good idea to stream. It sounded fun. And I've had this much fun, but I would have had this much fun. Or I wanted to have that much fun. And most of the problem tonight has been my own, you know. It was the last race where I was bumped by somebody and kind of ruined the race. It happens. I've done it. I've been the victim of it. I have caused it. It's frustrating. On both sides. It's frustrating when I do that to someone. It's also frustrating when it happens to me. Taylor's been telling me I should probably a little bit instead of Thud Racing, because I did want to play other games on this channel, and I don't want to just pigeonhole myself into one thing here. I did stream some Call of Duty, but it didn't seem like I was getting near the views on that as I was my races. Plus, when I do stream that, it's like I'm sitting at my racing simulator, so it's probably awkward that I'm sitting in front of a steering wheel for anybody that might be searching for Call of Duty streams. And I feel like also that market is probably just flooded, literally flooded, like biblical floods, with streamers in Call of Duty versus people that are racing in Gran Turismo that have, you know, a setup. So my niche definitely should be racing, but I hear what Taylor's saying. I should diversify a little bit, and maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll even do that tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll see what an update is from her on when she will be home. But maybe I'll do a couple of streams, a couple of death matches or something like that in the old Call of Duty. I don't know, let me know. Anybody that watches the channel, if you've made it this far through all my negativity and all the shitty content that I've put out tonight, if that's something you would be interested in watching, let me know. Feel free to comment in this video or any other video, or even one of the past. I think I have one. I think I deleted the other Call of Duty streams I had when I first started the channel. They both played once, and we streamed that. However, there was, again, audio issues with that. It didn't really work out too well. Like we got our chat for like the first minutes, maybe 8 minutes, and then our audio, our voice chat cut out. Still on my channel though. Third. I'll probably lose third quickly to Mish here. Mitch. He's saying Mish because I keep thinking Michelin, but it's Mitch. Yeah, may very well be my last race. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. I'm not trying to make any promises or anything like that. If I have another really, really bad race, I'm probably just going to end the stream. Because I don't want to keep negatively impacting my driver rank. It's so weird, man. I've had such a good week. But this has been a really bad luck day. I understand it's going to happen. It just doesn't make it any less frustrating. Alright. Thanks, Cheech. Appreciate it. Come on, man. What are you doing? Pick a space. Compromising us both here. What? Whatever they were in. I think they were in a Lambo, but the person I kind of got into it with at the beginning of the race just bounced, so they weren't having a good time. Really got to try to hold the slipstream of Mitch here. See right there? And Mitch is pulling away. Alright, just race my own race at this point. Can't really worry too much about Mitch. I think they're gonna sneak ahead of me here. Just worry about my lines and see if I can catch up. Last lap. Unfucking believable. That slight nudge cost me so much. Still top 5. Good lord, man. The luck tonight. It's unbearable. I'm honestly lucky, I should say, that I had that much of a gap between 3rd and 6th that I was still able to finish 5th. Good lord, man. Still had fastest lap. Jesus. At least it's the driver rank up. Man. I don't know if I want to do another one or not, to be honest. I'm kind of at a crossroads here. I feel like I should end now while I've got a driver rank up and I'm in a top 5 position. quit while I'm ahead, I guess. Even though I've lost a fair amount of my driver rank. I swear it was probably about right here pre-stream. And I really wish I would have moved it forward to about here or better tonight. But it is what it is. Like I said, I've said this time and time and time again. I know I can't have a perfect stream every time. I can't win every race. I just want to move forward and have my driver rank go up. That's really all I'm concerned about at this moment. And I feel like this is a very bad example of that, considering how the rest of the week has gone. And it's a frustrating situation to be in, with it being the last day for this week's races and how well I've done the rest of the week. Yeah, it is definitely a grind, Cheech. You are not wrong. It's one hell of a grind. At least it's so easy to fall back in driver rank, and it's so hard to recoup it. So that's where a lot of my frustration comes from with nights like this. I may end this stream though. I might call it a night. I feel like I should. I've had 5 or 6 races. 2 of them were good. The rest were pretty crap. I finished in last or nearly last in the other couple races because of my own mistakes, and previous stream someone else bumped me when I was in third and kind of ruined the race there. Again, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not trying to hold blame on anyone. I know it was a mistake. They slowed down as if they were gonna let me go, but when they saw that I was facing the wrong direction, they carried on, and I would have done the same. I mean, these things happen. It's racing. It's just frustrating. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to end it here. At least we had a decent race at the end, and it was a positive impact towards the driver and sportsmanship ranks. I may actually go ahead and pop over to Call of Duty. We'll see. I might play around with my camera settings a little bit. Stream, and my camera's like fixed there, freaking gorilla taped to an adjacent desk, so I'm not even going to consider moving that. Yeah, I really like Deep Forest and Group 3. So I've just been grinding the hell out of Race B all week. And all week I've done really well. Honestly, it's been kind of a rough day today. Let me rephrase. I've done really good on my main account. Streamer account. It was happened. But I really like 3. I like the Brazil race a lot too, and I do like 4. I have not touched the race C all week though, just because I thoroughly enjoy Deep Forest in Group 3. But I did heavily consider doing the race C a couple times. I think it's just too late at this point for me to even try. I'd have to put in a lot of practice and probably want to set a qualifier if I was going to do it on my main account. I don't know. I could probably do it on my secondary account, but okay, nice. Yeah, I recognize the name. I'm sure we've met before. So good to see you, man. Thank you for popping in and chatting. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I may actually go stream a little bit of Call of Duty. Give that another shot. Like I said, when I started my channel, I did that a couple times. It just didn't get the views, and I'm sure, like I said, that kind of that is a flooded to no end game when it comes to streams. Oh, so you got are you States, or did you just create a North American account? And if you have a European, look me up. I've got a European account too. I think I just called it Thud Gaming. Nice. Well, maybe we'll race together sometime in the European accounts. Yeah, I'm like this close to actually starting an Asian account too. I think I'd like to get one of those going too to race against the Asian folks. I'm also this close to starting another United States or American-based account. just because the only reason I want to start another North American account is because I've used up all my nicknames on this account. That story's been told too many times on this channel for me to repeat it, but basically the racing group that I'm in now, or that my nickname is of Night Owls Racing, more or less has been on like a 6-month hiatus to the point where I don't think we're actually going to continue on, and I unfortunately am out of nickname changes. But yeah, I might make another North American account and just grind through that, just in case I want to join a race team, or just keep it my actual name. But yeah, man, it was good racing you, and I'll look for your name on the American account. Is it the same name on the European account, Knight Rider, or something similar? Paul Cheech 2009. Okay, I'll make a mental note of that. I think I'm only a B rank in my European account at the moment, anyways. Probably midway through B's, close to it. But I'll look for you there, and I'll keep an eye out for Knight Rider here. It's good racing you, man, and best of luck to you if you continue on tonight. Have a Merry Christmas. And anyone else that watches or is watching now, happy holidays. I appreciate your support. Thank you all for watching, chatting, liking, all the things. It was kind of just a spur of the moment Christmas Eve stream. But I think I am going to end it here. I'll go play around in a little bit of Call of Duty. I may stream it, I may not. Like I said, Taylor's been suggesting I kind of branch out to other genres of games and do something else. So we'll see. I just feel like it's awkward with my racing sim here, and I don't know what to do with this in that regard. But yeah, frustrating night overall. Had a couple decent races. Wish my driver rank would have went up instead of down, but it is what it is. I'm still in a decent spot. We'll still be in good position for when the Manufacturers Cup starts next week, or this week technically. So I am looking forward to that. I'm kind of looking forward to that, I should say. The Nordschleife in rain is a freaking nightmare. But yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. If you don't see the stream or you don't catch me any further, Happy New Year as well. Happy holidays to all. Everybody be safe. Enjoy time with your family. Enjoy time from work off. I'm sure I'll do some streams throughout the week as I'm still off until after the new year. I'll definitely be doing the Manufacturers Cup stream when that happens Saturday, so look for me there if you don't see me before. But again, thanks to everybody, all the new subscribers. We are officially, my last stream was a 500 plus subscriber. Today, this morning, we're at 608. So we are still gaining a lot of subscribers. So thanks to all the new subscribers. I do appreciate your support and the subs. And happy holidays. Take care. Be safe. Again, enjoy time with your family. Hug them. Love them. Be thankful for everything. And I will catch you all in the next stream. Take care.